heels and a nice sweet top. Doing on our backs when we drop it like it's hot. I don't usually smoke, but here, do you have a light? It must be girls' night. Who's Granny? Were you
I'll tell you another time.
Well, tell us now. Live in the pod. Whose Granny's knee were you on?
Hold on a minute. Welcome back to the
sorry,
Bimbo
yes.
and Butch podcast. Sorry, we're just totally sidetracked because Julie, the compulsive liar, has told another lie that we need to get into. I am Jenna, aka Bimbo,
And I'm Emer, aka Butch, and Julie is about to throw somebody's poor granny, who's probably dead, under the bus. She's going to come out with a whole pile of lies about it. Right, Julie?
we told her to stop talking and go.
Tell us about this granny
What
whose
now?
knee you
All
perched
we heard
yourself
was
upon.
I sat in a granny's knee. That's it.
We've all
what
been
else?
there, haven't we?
Speak for yourself.
Right, Julie, what happened?
Right, so did I not tell? Did I tell you this on the Patreon? No.
No.
Okay.
No, I would remember.
So my first job, whenever I was
sitting on granny's.
I'll give you 3
Threepence.
threepence and a happening to sit upon thy knee.
my first job, whenever I was about 14, I would have cleaned houses of like friends of my parents' houses.
Oh, Julie's a
was a
good
very
wee
good
hard
cleaner.
worker, isn't
I was.
she?
Yeah,
I was
she's
a very
a
good
grafter.
wee
She
hard
is a
worker.
grafter.
So, yeah, so there was this lovely wee lady I used to clean for her, and there was one time I was
One thing
I
led to
was
another.
leaving-
I don't know where this is going.
I was leaving her house at the same time as she was heading out the door, and that day I was walking home. So I was like, so as I started to make my way, and she was like, "Oh, are you walking?" I was like, "Yeah." And she was like, so she got into her wee mobility scooter, and she patted her knee and she said, "It's right."
She said what?
It's right.
It's right.
It's right on grandma's knee, baby.
Most action that woman had in 80 years. And what happened then?
She hitched her road. She hitched her right. Julia hopped right up on that granny knee.
She didn't need a second invitation. Did you get on her knee, Julie? Legs
I did.
akimbo.
I did.
You got on her knee.
I did.
So she was behind you. Hope she doesn't have osteoporosis or something. She just have her
So
crushed.
hold on. Was it a one-seat scooter and you sat in her knee and
Yeah.
she drove it
Yeah.
and
That's
you
exactly
were
what
on the
happened.
front middle between her legs?
No, it wasn't between her legs. It was on her knees.
On her knees.
How far was the travel?
Well, we didn't get very far because
Oh.
whenever she went,
She died of
She died.
excitement.
She died with a witch.
no,
Julie claps. Julie claps it off.
no, we got to like a wee bit of a, like a wee blip in the curb. You know, whenever
What do you mean a blip in the curb?
you know, like when,
A wee bump.
a wee bump.
Aye.
So
For
I had, like
wheelchairs?
a wee speed bump, and
Oh.
it wouldn't go over. She said it was too heavy. I had to get off.
Get off me, you fat child.
You're
That was the
lovely,
end of
but
that,
you're
and then,
fat.
And then she made me walk home. So that was the end of that.
Oh,
She went her
Jesus,
opposite way, and I
John.
went mine.
That was brilliant.
She actually hit her leg.
Oh,
Yeah, she said her words were, "Hit you right," and I said, "Sorry," and she was like, "Come on," and patted her knee.
that's so perverted as well, isn't it? So.
It's very
She was a
popular.
lovely lady.
Imagine it was
Did
a man.
you
though.
I know.
You still would have got on Julie.
Probably.
She
I
would've.
can't say no. I don't do very well with confrontation.
What do you mean?
Julie.
Like, what did you talk about when she was behind you?
It was just silent.
What was that saying? It was like did she put her arms around your ear?
Where did you hold on to? No, seriously, the logistics. Was there a seatbelt?
No, it was just the.
Was there a basket on the front?
I think I can't remember. It was a very long time ago. I either sat with my hands on my lap, or else like awkwardly, or else I maybe held on to the handlebars.
Can't imagine driving past and seeing
Did you have your wee cleaning caddy with you?
No.
Henry Hoover coming behind. ass.
I was
Julie.
I was quite relieved at the point where she'd asked me to get off because my friends constantly
Julie,
would have
that's
said
abuse.
to me,
You know if you're being coerced into doing something you don't want to do.
my friends constantly would have said to me like,
It's
"Oh,
right.
I saw you walking home from work today and saw you walking up the road," and I was like, someone is going to drive past me and see me, and I'm never gonna live it down.
So you
Did anyone see
So
you?
you scooting home on a granny's lap.
Excuse me, love, can I have a ride home? Did
I
anyone...
like that, Julie.
I love that, Julie. Did anyone ever see you?
No, nobody.
But you
ever told me. I
told
don't
your
know.
friend Claire.
I told most of my friends, to be honest.
That's so funny.
Because I was kind of like, just, whenever you're kind of, you want to beat them to it, just in case, it's like,
In
oh,
case,
it's
in case
alright.
the granny tells
It's
them
okay if you
we're
told
dating
me.
now.
Julie's an elderly woman.
Was it one of those mobility scooters with a big seat on it? I've never been on a
was-
mobility scooter.
I have.
Do they not all just have seats?
No, but
Like
some of
little
them have a
ones?
big seat, like a big bus seat.
Like a big
Or some,
person.
of them have a seat
Aye.
just like a wee bike
Bike?
seat.
No, it was like a proper seat.
I rented one in Benidorm.
A mobility scooter.
It's
fair
fucking brilliant. I was going home
So
after,
when we all
after
go
the
on our
clubs.
holiday,
You'd be like
you
your woman
can-
out of that. You know the granny out of
Pam, is it
Ben- You are
Pam?
Pam.
Did you ever? It was the best thing ever. Sure, I couldn't walk on my back.
No. Just in case Pips was.
We all deserve a holiday, disabled or not.
And do they ask you for proof of disability?
I had to get my blue badge.
Oh, well, I could bring my blue badge.
Aye. Oh,
'Cause it
can
doesn't-
we go to Benidorm and rent Dunmount?
And instead of going on a
And
motorbike,
Julie can sit on
I
that.
was going to say, I
Julie
don't
gets
really badge, I'll have to sit on your knee.
Julie, pick a knee, mirror.
like
But
mine
there
needs to
was-
be more robust.
My nieces were fighting because they all wanted to go. And when I say nieces, people think that 5-year-olds, 6-year-olds, I'm talking 27-year-olds and
Yeah, they're
26-year-olds are older. So they were fighting over the mobility scooter. And there was a knob on the scooter and one pointed to a rabbit.
Don't call Julian up.
The one,
Oh, and one's a turtle.
no, one's a hare
Yep.
and the other's a turtle.
Yep.
So that shows fast or
Speed.
slow. And I used to be all, don't be putting it up to the rabbit. Don't be putting it up to the rabbit. All the way up the promenade.
How fast does it go? The what?
Really fast.
Up the what?
Promenade.
I think you said Parama.
I did.
Up the Parma.
Oh, way up Benidorm, they were.
How fast does it go?
Really fast.
What, like we talking 30 mile an hour?
About 20.
Anybody who uses a mobility scooter, let us know your top speed.
About 20 miles. A good speed, you know.
Well, do you know what we could, honestly, because I know we keep saying we've travel plans. We're going to go travelling together, the three of us. B&B on tour with J-Dog.
Yeah.
We're going to have to put her in a balaclava or something so nobody sees her identity. But we could get, with our 2 blue badges, we could both get mobility scooters.
We will.
And Julie, we could take turns on our laps or whatever.
Or you can go in the basket.
Or you can go in the basket. And we should maybe have to go in yours because it might exceed the weight limit if we're both on mine.
What are you trying to say?
I'm not talking about you, I'm talking about me. I probably hit the limit as it is. And we could go somewhere nice and we could, do you know where you rent out motorbikes or quads?
We could
do
that.
mobility scooters.
Aye.
And we're not
And
taking
vlog it.
we're not taking the piss out of mobility
not
scooters at all.
No, because I need them.
She
I use
needs them.
I use them on all my holidays, all my excursions.
Yeah, that'll be good visibility for the disabled to see 2 young, attractive people.
I wonder if
On
any
mobility scooters?
companies watching, any mobility scooter companies, any holiday companies
That
that
granny for
cater
your
to the
scooters
disabled people
lying around.
that would want to
Oh my
sponsor
God.
us
Is
to do
there
it.
any? Do you think there's any, like travel companies that are for disabled people?
I need to know because
Julie, do you have a disability? Because we could get you on board with this.
Do you think I have to spell
I
Apart from being Protestant. My joking there, Protestant listeners, we love you again. No,
we love our Protestants.
I don't know if you do.
Not that I know of. Not undiagnosed.
Undiagnosed. A Protestant message you?
She said, "Do you use like Protestants? I'm one. Can you let me in? I love your podcast."
We do. We love them.
I think
This is a
we should
cross-community podcast.
We love-
Anytime we make
I-
jokes about anybody, it's totally in jest.
always in jest.
We wouldn't make a joke about it if we weren't
Oh no, we couldn't make it
big
cancelled.
fans. Yeah, but we wouldn't make jokes about something if we actually didn't like. So you know what I mean. So yes, we love the Prods, we love the Catholics, we love everything and anything in between. We love the grannies who hitch
We're lovers.
rides. We love everybody.
So we'll get that sorted then, because on about the solo traveling, that would
Yes.
be my main worry. Would be
Because you said
There's
in
a
the
lot
last
of-
episode you're going to go solo traveling.
Yeah.
But I was wondering,
How I would get
How
around.
would you get around?
Because there's a lot of hiking. That's why I was reading the itinerary. I was like,
And
I
you
need to
can't-
sort that one out.
I don't think
that
you
one out.
could rely on a stranger to push you in a wheelchair.
No.
Because that would
Imagine
really
me
ruin
walking
somebody
up,
else's
"Hiya."
holiday, imagine.
So that's
Like,
what I mean.
God, I'm stuck
There
with your
must
woman.
be a group like that only for less capable people.
Mm-hmm.
Because see all that flying in and letting go in the water and all, great to watch. I'd love to sit and watch, but
Would you sink?
no, I couldn't.
Because your lower half's a dead weight.
No, I'm actually a good swimmer, you know.
Are you?
Well, because you can't feel underwater.
Well, I did see a man yesterday on TikTok, and he had no hips, knees, or legs or anything, and he could swim, and he only had arms, and he only had a trunk and arms, and he was a great swimmer. So
Oh wow.
you could definitely swim. Do you know what I mean?
I'm a good swimmer.
Yeah. Well, that was my concern when you said about going away. I thought, how would you
Manage.
manage? Because I couldn't go away on my own. I couldn't manage, but I
No.
couldn't manage mentally. But I was thinking
Both.
physically for you.
It's a lot of hiking, so that's why that specific one that I was talking about, it's a wee bit active for me, whereas I would need less active. It's like, well, we get up at 2 a.m. and we climb this mountain, and am I fuck getting up to
No.
climb any mountain at that time?
No, you
Or
couldn't
any
climb a mountain at any
anytime.
time of the day.
No.
Well, my brother and his bestie went there a few months ago to Thailand. They went for a month, and they went one of those groups. Now they did a lot of hiking, a lot of whatever. And my cousin, shout out to my cousin Abby, the lovely Abby, who lived with me and is now in Australia. Hey girl, hey little friend.
Does she message
She watches
the
the,
page?
podcast. No, that's
No?
a different. That's
Oh, right, okay.
that's a different Abby.
Right.
But no, my cousin Abby does watch religiously. She loves it. So Abby is now in Australia, but she also went travelling with them and then further on her own again. And I was talking to her on FaceTime. She was telling me all about it, saying she had the most incredible time. But it was solo travelling with a group. And I
Yeah.
said to her, she actually said that her and my brother are going to go to the Philippines over Christmas, and they've invited me. And I said,
Christmas coming.
yeah, and
Right.
I said,
Can Jenna come?
I was like, being away with a group of strangers would be my idea of hell.
That's why it's.
And I know you should push yourself,
I know.
but I would be so anxious for months leading up to that trip, thinking about being away with strangers.
Aye.
So I don't. Now my cousin is extremely outgoing and social and all, so she loves it. But I don't know how I would find that.
That's why. Look, Natalie is very outgoing.
Yes,
So
she is.
she suits that,
Mm-hmm.
and that's why her photos and all look class, and like she's obviously able-bodied. She's doing the
Mm-hmm.
hiking and the jumping under the water and stuff. So I'm trying to put myself in that situation. In my head, it seems amazing. I'd love that, but in reality, I am such a hermit, and I'm afraid of
Mm. Me too.
people, and I'm afraid of meeting new people. Like, how do you make friends? What do you hear this? So I put up last night or this morning saying that we are recording all day today.
Yep.
And for people to send us in questions, because we love answering questions, we always read them all.
We do like answering questions.
So I always say I'm not going to open them until we're on the podcast. But I
because
seen
we
the
don't
first
even
one.
take a sneak peek.
We don't take a sneak peek, but I opened the first one because we were going to talk
Yeah.
about it. So it says here, how would you suggest making friends? I'm 22 and find it so hard speaking to people. After us
Preach.
just talking about it,
Yep.
we don't know. You tell us.
We don't know. We are us three in the room are the only friends we have. We're not the best people to ask on that.
She's only 22.
Only 22. For me, making friends at any stage in life is hard. Making friends
It's
as an adult is really hard. I've only ever made friends through proximity. So friends people that I've worked with who I became friends by just being in their company. But I know, like, there's Bumble for friends. There's Bumble where girls go, you know, like the dating app, but where you can just go for friends.
Right.
Which is kind of cool. I have a few
think-
friends that have done that.
I think there's a lot recently of they might do it for boys and men too. I'm not sure. I can only speak from a female perspective, but a lot of girl meetups, like meeting up in coffee shops for people who are don't have a lot of friends,
Yep.
or a lot of their friends would be married, and you're not
Yep.
going out. And I'm noticing that a lot, which is lovely. Like, I didn't have that way back then. I just had no friends.
Well, do you know what
Follow.
probably be a good place? So look at the Bumble, for friends it's called, and also look at that meetups, the actual website meetups.
Yes, meetup.
So they do ones for friends.
I know there's a page on Instagram called Dairy Meetups, and it's Dairy-based one.
So they have them all over.
So they must have Belfast meetups.
They do, and like they
maybe
have the
try that.
Belfast. The only one that I'm part of is there's a Northern Ireland Belfast one, whatever, and it's called Out and Active, and it's for gay people who are into the outdoors. Like I've
Do you
got.
have to be gay?
I think so. Yous have done enough. Yous have taken the Kremlin from us. Yous can't have our gay hiking
We
groups
just want
too.
everything easy.
I
know who you could be friends.
Well, you don't have to be gay, but you have to be somewhere on the LGBTQIA plus spectrum. But I've gone to things with them because it's not from a social point of view, but I've gone like paddleboarding with them or whatever. So yeah, there's ones that are good.
Or you could come to our shows.
Oh yeah.
And meet
Loads
friends.
of people have got tickets on their own.
Yes,
because
they
they feel part of the Bimbo and Butch community, and you know
we're going to
we're
meet
your
everyone
friends.
after as well,
Yeah.
because we want to create a community of people like us.
Bimbos and Butches.
Bimbos, and the amount of different
And Julies.
people and Julies, the amount of different people who have booked to come and see us is crazy.
I know.
We
I
have
can't wait.
high up social workers. We
Who are
have
coming just to assess Jenna.
just to take my child, and then we have some people in the mental health unit. I can see why.
And we know this because they've messaged us.
They
said they're
messaged
coming.
us and said, "Oh, a group of us is coming, whatever." And then we have different people saying, "Oh, I booked a ticket on my own. I can't wait to meet people in the audience and meet you and whatever."
With guys coming.
Guys.
With straight guys. With gay guys.
Lots of people. So that would be a good way to meet friends.
Yeah, that will be good, and it's going to be quite a social night.
So there you go. That's that one. Well, I go on to the next.
Absolutely.
Right, people. If you want that glossy, glassy skin, then you need to know about Chloe from Chloco down in Bangor, County Down, because she is amazing at all things skin. So what we know about Chloe is she suffered with eczema her whole entire life, and then acne right up until the age of 18. She has tried steroids and antibiotics, you name it, she's tried it, and she's never found a solution. And then she started her own quest into skincare to cure her own skin condition and came up with this amazing brand.
And don't be worrying that it's just for people like the Jennas of the world, the Julies of the world. Chloe has said that she sees people who don't know anything about skincare. She sees people who are very overwhelmed by all the skincare choices that they have. She sees people and she sees everybody and anybody. She just wants to make everybody feel comfortable. She's been seeing people for years. She knows all skin types, and she kind of looks and gives you a kind of home care routine that she recommends. She'll tell you what to get, what to buy, so you're not guessing, you're not wasting money. And she also looks at like what time do you have to spend on your skin. So for me, about 1.5 minutes. What kind of budget?
I was going to say 1.5 years.
Yeah, what kind of budget you have? 0 for me. And she gives you these online consultations or in-person consultations. And she really, really does see everybody. So she's brilliant. And me and Jenna are actually going to go and see her, and we're going to have a little bit of magic work. Well, I think maybe on my skin.
Yeah, on you. I've nominated you.
Yeah, you've nominated me because no one's ever touched this bad boy, this beautiful skin.
So we want to see what magic Chloe can do on you.
Yeah, so we are actually going to go and use Chloe's services ourselves. But no, she is fantastic. So please head over to where will you find it? Chloco.co.uk.
Yeah, and Bangor in County Down, she's based as well. And don't be afraid. Chloe always wants to make people feel comfortable. So if you are having a breakout or a rash and you are, feeling not quite confident, don't worry. Chloe is such a girl and she will get you sorted out. So she doesn't want to be anonymous. Eden. When are you guys coming to Scotland?
Oh, hello, Eden. Eden's a great name.
Eden.
I like that.
Eden. How do you say it in Scottish?
Eden. Do you say how do you say it in Scottish? Eden.
What, a Scottish accent?
We basically sound Scottish. Eden.
When are we coming to Scotland?
We have a lot of fans from Scotland.
We do. It's the Scots.
And so do I on my comedy page. So I don't know if it's that they like our sense of humour or what the crack is. We have very, Celtic connection of crack.
When are we going to go to Scotland then? Would it be this year? I think so.
Where are we going to go? Maybe our Scottish listeners could tell us, is there somewhere we could go to do like a live pod?
Where you would recommend? Is there like a theatre?
Apologies to my coughing, I have a chest infection.
This ongoing chest infection since September?
I've had it for about 6 weeks.
6 months?
I know, I'm not well. I could be dying.
I think you're smoking 6 a day and not laying on.
Can I tell you of a very...
Oh no! No, she put the cup down. She's looking at me what now?
I just want to tell you a story. It just came to my head. Because I actually thought in my head I could be terminal, and then I thought I'm not going to say that out loud. It's not very PC. But actually, see, one time... Did you remember when I had my clot?
Yes.
I had flights booked with a company, and And I had to ring them up to cancel the flights because I wasn't allowed to fly.
No.
And I said to them, look, can't fly. Would I be able to get a refund? It's for medical purposes. And in like extreme medical cases, you can get the money back. And I said, if a doctor gives you evidence and says,
right, yeah.
So I was like, I can't fly. My doctor has said I'm not allowed to fly. I have a letter and all this. No, we can't. We don't do refunds. And she said, well, let me go speak to my manager. And she came back on. She says, look, what is your condition? And I said, I have a pulmonary embolism. Oh, let me go speak to the manager. She went to speak to the manager. She came back and she says, spoken to the manager and we can give you a refund now that we know that you're terminal. I was like, I'm what? Sorry, what?
Do you know something I don't know?
What did that letter say? Yeah, so she obviously went, and the manager must have gone, pulmonary embolism, that's terrible. That week's not long for this world. Give her the money back, put it towards the funeral. I know, isn't that mental?
Did you get the refund?
I got the refund. Yeah. I was delighted, but it just made me think of that whenever I was thinking about
when
about
you
being
looked
terminal.
at me like that straight in the eye and put your cup down. I thought you were going to say something about my face.
No, your face is lovely.
I have a bruise under my eye. Even no one's noticed.
Is that for Botox?
Aye.
Is it actually?
Might have got a little nip and tuck.
Is it from Botox?
Got it last week.
I can see both the bruises, but I actually thought that was bronzer. I thought you'd gone a wee
One
bit.
a dab of bronzer under one eye. Why?
I just thought you'd gone a wee bit heavy on it. I thought it was a new look.
No.
Is it sodium Botox?
Not for me. I have a really high pain threshold. It's nappy. It's nappy.
I can't imagine I would ever get it.
You don't need it.
I'm sure I'll need it in 10, 20, 30 years.
Just
but
get a fist lift.
I don't care. Do you know what I mean? Excuse me.
I do like it. It doesn't Botox doesn't give me the same effect that it gives other people.
What do you mean?
Like it doesn't completely freeze me.
Your face isn't frozen actually. Well, look at that. That's amazing.
I like having a bit of expression.
A bit of movement, bit of
You
motion.
have to.
That was such a fake smile. Do that again. Such a bitchy smile, isn't it? So she's going to beat you up. Do it again. Yeah. You look like you're going to steal somebody's cigarettes.
Or smoke to my life.
I have another medical update.
Oh, for Christ almighty.
Do you remember I had my hand paralysed and all?
No, hold on a minute. Paralysed.
4 episodes ago. Remember I said that I woke up in the night with this excruciating pain in my
and
arm?
then we got a load of DMs from people saying, someone asked you hold a vape all day.
What? I didn't see that. Someone said that I hold a vape all day.
Someone asked, do you hold a vape all day?
I don't vape.
Oh, Jesus.
One does not vape.
I
can't vape with my
they probably listen to
previous
your
history
lungs.
of my lungs, my
They
chest.
probably listen to your lungs.
No, I do not vape or smoke. I can see what they mean though. Do you hold a vape all day?
Like
I do understand. Do you have that grasp all day?
Repetitive strain injury.
Repetitive strain. No, someone did message me and say,
You're dying.
I'm so glad to hear you mention this. I've had the exact same thing. Extreme pain in my arm at night time. It's horrendous. And they can't get any answers. Someone else messaged me.
So what was the point in saying they're so glad that you brought it up?
For solidarity, camaraderie. But
I'm so glad you brought it up, but we're
I'm
no
hoping
longer further forward.
But I'm hoping if I get an answer, I can tell them the answer, so they won't have to spend the money getting tests
Can
that
you
I'm doing.
just one of you just go to the doctor, please?
I've been.
Right, okay.
So I also got a message from someone very helpfully saying you have described this as carpal tunnel pain, but in the elbow, and telling me it sounds like something called cubital tunnel. So I went to a surgeon, a hand and arm surgeon.
Private?
Yes. Who was going to see me in the NHS?
I don't know. I don't know what way it works.
Because through my insurance, I went because I was in a panic. Because I mean, what use am I to anybody if both my hands aren't working?
No,
Do you
and
know what I mean?
you're church.
I'm a musician, and I'm not just a Sam or nobody, you know. So I
can't feed the dogs.
I know, can't do nothing. So I went and basically, like I've got carpal tunnel, but in my elbow, she said there's a nerve in my elbow that is like not in the right place or being affected
compressed
or something like that. Yeah, and I was like, thank God, because I was really starting
Emer,
to
I could
worry.
have saved you the money. I told you that. Did
I
not
know,
tell you
but
that?
what are you? You're not going to be able to cut my arm open and fix it.
Okay, I'll give it a go.
Oh, you could. You probably could after
I
all
would.
the ad game that you've watched. But
Your father's made himself again.
Your father's messing himself again.
but yeah, so I went. So anybody who's having the same problem with me as dead arms, dead hands, can't
There
feel
you
your
go,
fingers
Julie.
and all. There you go.
You had it as well.
You had it too. So Get your, so I'm now getting little studies, nerve conduction studies, to see which nerves, because both my arms and both my hands.
Do you reckon
see
it's
what's
because
affected.
of you playing the guitar and holding the guitar as well could be repetitive strain?
What are you laughing
What are you
at?
laughing at?
I know what she's thinking about me doing repetitively.
Oh, because I did the
Dirtbag.
solution.
So
Dirtbag.
I think so, but you know, whenever my carpal tunnel went on was when I was doing some DIY in the house and used some power tools that were vibrating at significant speed.
I'm sure it was. I'm sure it
And
was
the
your
next day I had carpal tunnel on both my hands. It's never gone away since. So yes,
That's
that's
what
an
it is,
update. That's an update.
a
My
nerve
dead
piece.
hand, dead hands.
So
Thanks for all the concern from all the
somehow
listeners,
we went
not Jenna.
from somehow we went from when are we going to come to Scotland to your carpal tunnel.
Mm-hmm. I had to give people an update. We've had so many messages about it.
We thought people had you dead and buried.
Mm-hmm.
Right, another one. So we don't know when we're going to come to Scotland, but if you send us recommendations of
Yep.
theatres or places, then let us know. We will come. Another date in the Millennium Forum. I missed out on tickets to both the podcast and Emer shows. Well,
Fastest finger fast.
that's what I mean. I don't think we even realised how fast they were going to sell out. I honestly didn't
I
think
thought
Gary
nobody was going to go.
I thought
We
my
were
mommy
the-
was
the
going
anxiety.
to this one.
Anxiety. I was up to high do about people not coming.
I know.
But we still have tickets for Belfast,
Mm.
so please come to Belfast. If you
Please
can't
come.
make Derry, please come and support us and have a wee trip to Belfast. It'll be a great girls' night.
It will be. Right. Next
Girls and
question
boys
then.
and gays and theys.
Everyone. So someone wrote, on Friday the 13th of March, you should record an episode where you switch personalities.
How would we even do that? Am I going to have to wear children's clothes?
Yeah. You'd have to get under this Powerpuff Girls.
Okay, well,
Fuck.
how would you describe my personality in 5 words, and I'll do the same for you?
Blunt.
You think I'm blunt?
Funny, obviously.
Thank you. Like the blunt came first.
Sincere.
That's a good one.
Honest. Would that come under blunt?
No.
Blunt and honest is different.
I prefer direct and honest, but yeah.
And kind.
Oh, that
I
was
bet
lovely.
you have 5 really bad ones for me.
I do not. 5 words. I would like to confer with Julie. 5
No.
words.
No conferring.
Hardworking,
Yes.
which should also be in mine.
It should also be in yours. It's not all about you though.
I thought you were going to say hard work.
Hard work.
Hey, you guys.
Same as a lot of mine. Funny as well.
Funny.
Not as funny as me, but funny.
Well, I can't be your comedian.
What's a good word for?
Oh God.
Julie, I need some help.
I came up with 5 that for you.
I know, but I'm very thoughtful and reflective.
So am I.
So I'm trying to really think. So what did I say? Oh, I know. Crude. That's true. So what have I got? What was the first one? Hardworking, funny, crude.
Crude. Hold on. Define crude for me a wee second.
Rude, unladylike.
Crude.
Crude.
Unladylike.
Yeah.
All the time.
That's not what crud means.
No,
Crude.
sorry. Crude means like, you know, like a bit of a rude joke.
Crude means like bad words and bad language.
She
and
loves saying like fart and shit and all that. Yeah, would you
So
agree
do
with
you?
crude?
I agree with crud.
So do I. That's not true.
So all the time.
Who's crude out of me or Jenna?
Going off how many things I've had to cut.
Jenna. Yeah.
Right, okay, I'll take that.
let me
I'll
see.
take that.
2 more. Mentally unwell.
Well, that's right, but that's not being counted.
Julie, help me out. I need 2 more.
Bimbo.
I wanted to say bimbo,
But not in that word.
but not that word.
Ditzy.
Ditzy.
That's the word you're looking for.
And
Hardworking and ditzy.
warm.
Oh,
That was a nice one, wasn't it?
you just done that just to sweeten me up.
No, it's not true. I do think you're very warm.
Crud
You're
more.
very warm to me.
I am.
Yeah.
Certain people.
Yeah. You're
I'm
you're
cold to other
selective.
people. Do you
You're
know what?
selective with your warmth.
I am because
Yeah.
people would say I'm actually cold, which is weird. So I don't know if we could swap personalities because we kind of similar in some ways.
We're similar.
Stimulus. Stimulatory.
Similar. I don't think we are similar at all.
Obviously not looks wise.
I don't know that we are. Do you think we're similar personality wise? I think we're opposites.
No.
I think looks and personality were total opposite. Well, people let us know. Do you
Aye.
think we are very similar personalities or very different? Because I think we're opposites. We're similar in a couple of ways, but I think we're more different than we are similar.
I was taking stock into a shop yesterday and I had my hood up and my hair back so I didn't look like myself, and this woman stopped and she goes, "Are you Jenna?" And I says, "Aye." And she goes, "Oh, I just want to let you know I listen to the podcast and I love it so much, and I love Emer. My son's autistic, or my daughter, I can't remember, son or daughter is autistic, and the things that Emer's doing for her." And I was like, "Oh, what about me?" But she was like, "No, I really love what you're doing. You're brilliant."
That's so
I know.
nice.
Isn't that lovely?
That is really, really nice.
So
People
she
are
said-
really lovely,
she
aren't
said
they?
Yous, work really well together. You either have it or you don't, and you have it. And I said, "Oh, thank you."
Oh,
Thank
that's
you
so lovely.
much." I know. Isn't that
Oh,
so
what a
nice?
wee dote.
I know.
Right, what's our next question?
Next question. What's one piece of advice you'd give your 20-year-old self?
Do not get married.
That's a good one. Would you tell yourself not to get married?
No, I wouldn't even say don't get married. I would just say,
Well, you might not have Dannon then.
no, I'm glad that I get married because I got to experience it. But I remember going to a fortune teller years ago, and the fortune teller told me that I would have a baby boy with jet black spiky hair, with loads and loads of hair. And Dannon was born Derry's hairiest baby. It was all over the news for having the most
Really?
hair. Aye, what do you see? I'll Google it and show you. So she.
Terry's hairiest baby, what the
I
hell?
swear he Googles himself all the time.
Julie's face! Julie was looking at me like this. Terry's hairiest baby. What did you have? Ballyclare's what, baby? I have seen that picture.
No way.
I swear to God.
Oh my goodness, he's adorable.
I know. 5 months old he was there. This is him 6 weeks old.
I've seen that.
He was in all the newspapers. People would stop me in the street and
He
all.
looks like Dennis the Menace.
He was Dennis the Menace. No, he was the best. So why were we talking about that?
Oh yes, piece of advice. Give your
Because-
20-year-old self.
I went to the fortune teller and the fortune teller told me that I would have a baby boy with loads of jet black hair. She told me that I would meet a man and he's not good for me. And she told me not to sign. There would be a document that will come my way, not to sign it.
And was that the wedding document?
Well, I don't know.
Have you been to a fortune teller?
No.
I've never been.
I would
don't-
love to go.
I don't believe it, but I
Should
would
we
love
do
us
it
to
for
go.
Patreon?
Yeah. Because I've never been to it. I would be totally skeptical and all that. If you believe in it, great, but I'm just not spiritual or
Okay.
anything. So I would love
Fortune
to go.
tellers,
I would love to
let's
go
do it.
because I'm skeptical.
Right.
Because I'm always like, oh, they mustn't have. So I would love it to happen to me, and I would really. No, I wouldn't want them to say anything that they'd be able to find out about me online, right? It would have to be niche stuff.
Yeah. Like
Do you know what I mean?
what that woman told me.
Yeah. Stuff
So
like
I
that.
went to her when I was really young. I was only 18, but now it's all making sense now, all these years later.
Can we go?
We can go.
And not to take the piss or anything, I would
Oh, I wanna
actually
go.
like to experience it.
I
J-Dog, will
want
you
to go.
go?
No.
Why?
Would you not want to?
I wouldn't want to be near it.
Why?
honestly.
Is it not something
Black,
that you
is it
believe
black
in?
magic?
Yeah, I just think it's really like dark. I just think you shouldn't know your fortune.
But do you
I'm
do
very
believe in it
controversial.
then?
No,
But if
I
you're
don't-
saying
not
you
that
shouldn't
I-
know your
yeah,
fortune, you must
not-
believe in it.
Not that it's not that I don't believe in it. I know that people go to fortune tellers and have like their fortune has played out like yours. I just don't. To me, I just think it's.
You'd
like,
rather not know.
It's dark. No, I just think it's like a darker magic or something, or
Aye.
dark like evil spirits and like.
I'd
I
love to
just
meet
don't-
some evil spirits.
Would
Well,
you?
you're not going to be able to come
No,
with us to that one.
I
then?
don't want to.
She's
no.
going to excuse
You'll
herself
have
on
to-
religious
you'll
grounds.
have to film that one yourself.
Religious grounds. Right, we will do. If there's any fortune tellers, like really good fortune tellers, let us know and we will go. But back to the question itself, if you could
Absolutely.
go back and ask
Oh, yeah.
yourself, if a piece of advice you give your 20-year-old self, what do you reckon?
I genuinely would tell my 20-year-old self just to hang in there and keep going because, I know, it's depressing again, but I really struggled through my teenage years and in my 20s. And I read a study recently that said if you're autistic, it takes you maybe domestically, socially, whatever, it can take you maybe 8 years to get 8 years later than your peers to be able to do some domestic skills and stuff like that. Can't remember what the article was. I must find it again because it was very good. And in my 20s, even turning 20, I really struggled socially, domestic ways, looking after myself, all that, and had a lot of mental health difficulties, just purely based on the fact that I was autistic, nothing else. But and I really, really struggled. And I always thought I'll never get to my 30th birthday. Always thought that all the time. Yeah, but I don't think anything like that now.
Do you remember I thought I wasn't going to see my 36? I was going to die when I was 36, and I couldn't believe I turned 37.
Yeah. So weird. You just have this thing in your head. So I thought I wasn't going to make it because I'd had so many difficulties and stuff, and I couldn't imagine still being here. And I found life very difficult and very hard. But I honestly wish I could go back to myself and say, it's going to be fine. Like, it will be fine. You'll catch up and it'll work out, and it's not going to be this hard forever, which is maybe which is maybe not the most lighthearted thing to say on a comedy podcast, but I'm just being honest. That is what I'd say.
I think I would be quite similar. I would say life's going to get really shit, and it's going to get really good, and it will get shit again, and it will get really good again. Just hold on. Like, brighter days are coming. I always think, like, if I look back at where we were in 2022, I would never think that I would be in this position that I'm in now today, and I am so thankful. Yeah. Not for the hardship as well that I've gone through. So if I was to go back to my 20-year-old self, that's probably what I would say. And in my Life and Me podcast, I always ask that question at the end. Yeah. If you could go back to your 16-year-old self, what would you ask? And everybody's answer is always the same. And it's always like, it's hold on, it'll get easier, it'll get better, and the advice is always the same. But when you're young, you think life's over.
People tell you it'll get better, but you can't hear it whenever you're in the midst of stuff. No. You really can't. And you were obviously at my Opera House show, and I did that Autism Club song, the Pink Pony Club parody, and I posted it online the other week. See the amount of parents messaging me and commenting on that, saying this gives me, because I say in the song, like, so for my younger kin, you gotta hang on in. It's hard, at 25 I finally found friends who made me want to stay alive, who loved me and all my idiosyncrasies. But so many people are commenting saying this gives me real hope for my child, because they're having so many difficulties, but maybe the future will be bright. And it's like the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me, because I'm like, people do need to know that things get better. And obviously I'm just speaking from an autistic point of view. Obviously we both have OCD as well, but you do need to know when you're in the darkness of everything, it is going to get better. So I think that's the best advice that you can give. It's hard to hear it when you're in the middle of something.
You think it's never
it's
going to
all
end.
consuming.
I remember, Jesus, we'll not go back to 2022. It was a tough year for me and you.
I know.
And we didn't know each other, and I thought my life was over.
I know.
Genuinely thought my life was over. So on that depressing note, let's go to the next question. Right.
Hopefully this is a happier question.
Oh, this is going to be really hard for you. This is easy for me.
Okay.
Favourite dog breed?
Oh. Right, you go first.
Mine's is Mini Yorkie. I love Mini Yorkies. I love seeing them.
So is Mini Yorkie a separate breed to Yorkie? Is there a Mini Yorkie too?
Taz was a Mini Yorkie, aye. And then you get a Yorkie which is bigger, which would be
still tiny.
size. Still
tiny.
Small,
yeah.
aye. Still small.
Oh wow. Before I answer, let's go to Julie, who has a fake dog. Julie, what's your favourite breed?
Breed of the week.
I have to say German Shepherd.
German Shepherds are gorgeous.
I love
To
German
be
Shepherds
fair,
too.
between German Shepherd and a Collie, I do love Collies.
They're quite similar too, aren't they?
Not at all. Has she ever seen a Collie or a German Shepherd?
Is that a gazelle?
She's like, a Yorkie and a German Shepherd is practically the same.
Well, they are. I mean, they're dogs.
I know. No, they're both lovely dogs.
Yeah, Collies are like wee menaces.
Collies be hard
always up
because
to
they're
the crack.
so intelligent, so energetic.
Yeah.
I play a game called Dog Breed of the Day on my phone. You know that, don't you? Because I'm obsessed with dog breeds. It's one of my autism interests. But I know I have 2 dogs, and this is going to be like choosing your favourite child, and that's not it at all, because I love them both equally. And people joke with me because I talk about Dougal all the time. You must love Dougal more, and absolutely don't. But
maybe you could go mad and choose a completely different breed that you don't have.
So I wouldn't. I love a lot. I love all dogs. I love a lot of dog breeds. Genuinely, having my 2 dogs, I would only ever again get every single time a standard poodle. Every single time. I love my wee Albie.
Right.
The problem is I can't take him places because he's so reactive and he barks, and dogs, like, he's a Maltese Bichon cross. A lot of dogs like him are like that. He has a lot of personality. If it was just to stay in the house with me forevermore, amen, I'll be all the way.
Aye.
But then to me, that him being so reactive stresses him out, which kind of upsets me a little bit. But in terms of an all-rounder for a dog, standard poodle, which is what Dougal is.
Right.
So he is so, like, Albie is wonderful, so many great but he has a lot of personality and a lot of quirks, and he's quite high maintenance. Dougal, so pleasant, so loving. I like a big dog, and he's very, very big. Doesn't shed. So eager to please and so affectionate, and I need affectionate. So to me, and now people say poodles are one of the most intelligent dogs. I don't think he is.
No,
but I don't care about that. So yeah, for me, the amount of love that he gives, combined with how he looks and his size and his not shedding and all, for me, it's a standard poodle every time again. A big goofball who's so loving and not a bit of aggression in him. Albie can be very aggressive, which I'm fine with, but it's scary when it's towards other dogs or whatever. But Dougal doesn't have an aggressive bone in his body, and Dougal's like me in dog form.
Right.
Just a big stupid oaf who wants to just love all the time and hug. So I would go for that.
So that's your answer.
Standard poodle.
The next question. You ready?
Yep.
Weirdest dream? I have a weird dream that still haunts me to this day. Oh God, what? You know one straight away.
No, I have really bad nightmares, so I can't even answer this. I have, every single night of my life, I have horrific nightmares.
Emer,
really horrific. Always have since I was a child.
Like, and what's going on in these nightmares? Are you in them or?
Oh yeah, I'm in them. I'm always the main character.
Of course you are.
Like,
am I in them?
Sometimes, yeah.
Can I be an extra?
Julie's been in them. Can I be an extra? Who can I play in your dream? No, I have really horrific nightmares. You know, waking up really out of my mind,
Disorientated?
thrashing around the bed,
Oh wow.
talking in my sleep. But yeah,
I
really,
do a lot of sleep talking.
really, really bad. I would constantly have ones where my teeth are falling out, which I think is a common nightmare, where I keep going and there's just teeth and teeth and teeth.
Probably because you have Invisalign now as well.
Maybe, but I've had that since I was wee. But I always had this recurring nightmare whenever I was wee. It's so weird that I would be walking towards this, like towards the horizon, and I'd be walking, and on the horizon was this massive cartoon whale. Maybe if there's any psychologists that can analyse this.
I have a book of dreams in the house. I'm going to.
Oh, analyse this.
I'm gonna.
And I would be walking away from my house and my family in the night, walking, and I was only a wee small kid, and I still, in the dream when I have it now, I'm a small kid, and I'm walking towards this big massive cartoon whale, and it's sitting there, and I walk straight into its mouth, and it closes its mouth, and I wake up every time. I've had that dream. I first remember having that dream at about 5. Like,
Oh
I
my
remember
God.
having that before I started primary school. And I have that recurrent. So if you analyse that in your dream book.
Because I have a dream book beside my bed because I'm so anti dreams.
Do you write them down?
No, it's a book. Like, so say if I had a dream about like a baby or say
Yeah.
an apple or whatever, it's like a dictionary. You go to Apple and it would give you the meaning.
That is so cool.
It's the book's about this size. So
Look at
every
mine.
morning, as soon as I remember,
Yeah.
I'd be like, oh my God. And then I always ask Stan, what did you dream about last night? He's probably on them. Fucking weirdo. Casting that for.
He's like, I can't tell you.
But so I will, when I get home, I'll probably look whale.
Yeah, look up
Under
whale.
whale.
Because it's always a whale.
That's crazy.
It's always a cartoon whale with a really
Whale and
over-exaggerated
walking away,
big
maybe.
head, walking away from my family home as a kid.
Aye. Well, my weirdest dream that still scares me to this day, and my family still think is hilarious, is my daddy always had these black jeans.
Mm-hmm.
And I had a dream that they were running after me, but it was just
The jeans? That's scary.
And I was only about 5 or 6, I would say. And I woke up squealing in the night, and I was I couldn't get back to sleep. So mommy brought me into her bed, and she's like, right, jump up between me and daddy. I'm going to go to the bathroom with your grand there. And I looked down, and daddy's black jeans were on the ground, and I started squealing out of me again. That's
so
the
weird.
weirdest dream that I have ever had, but the one that I remember the most.
That is a weird. Dreams are so. Do you ever see in dreams like like people's faces and all change, and then who someone is changes, and then there's someone else.
Aye.
And
People you've never met.
Yeah, my favorite thing used to happen when I was wee, when I would have a nightmare, and I would.
My favourite was having nightmares.
It was after the nightmares. I would go or when I wet the bed, I would go and get into my parents' bed, and I have this memory. So I would always like have got in, but do you ever see whenever you're lying, like maybe you and Dan and you're lying in bed, you're facing each other?
Yeah.
I have this really strong memory of always trying to synchronise my breath with my mum's, because it was so
Right.
weird. Because like she would be lying there breathing on me, and I should have known I was mental, because I was obsessed with the fact that we were breathing at different times and trying to synchronise our breathing.
I vaguely remember
do you
doing
know?
that.
Do you know what I mean?
vaguely remember doing that.
And like,
We're
it's like
weirdos.
all of
What's
my
wrong with us?
focus was on it. Well, obviously I'm autistic, and you might be as well. And I just remember it being such a big deal to me that I had. Now that was maybe the start of my OCD.
Oh my God,
And maybe
Emer,
yours too.
I
Being like, I
remember
have
being
to
that.
breathe in synchronicity with my mother, and then everything will be
Be
okay.
okay.
It was obviously an OCD thing,
Mm.
which is kind of sad, but I remember it so clearly.
I
And when we got our
that.
breathing in sync, I felt so calmed and so relaxed. I loved it.
Or even sitting beside my sisters watching TV, I would sync my.
So
breathing
apparently
through
that's the
their
type of
chest.
OCD that is.
That is so strange.
What is it? Like a somatic OCD?
I've never heard of anyone talking about that before.
Yeah, so it's like a somatic one where you're over aware of your bodily feelings.
Wow.
And you feel everything too much, you feel your throat too much, you feel your breathing too much. Like there's lots of times when I was wee, I used to focus so much on, am I breathing right?
Aye.
Am I still breathing? And it's like a type of OCD.
Oh my.
Isn't
Well,
that
there you
mental?
go. That's a new part that of OCD that I've
I know,
learned
so
today.
you're welcome, guys. We've diagnosed some of you, hopefully, today. But that's all we have time for, Jen. Julie's holding her hand up. Julie's like this. Guys, get out of my studio.
Right, last one.
Right, let's just not listen to Julie at all. Yep.
What do you
Hang
think?
on.
I'm
Quickly,
more
'cause
worried about Emer's appointment.
it's because I have to go to
What
my
do you think
therapist
you
in
have
half an hour.
taught each other since being mates? That's the last one.
Ah. What have we taught each other? You want to go first?
I'll
Well,
go
I think-
first. I think Emer has taught me that hard work pays off.
Ah. Well, that's really nice.
Aye, you've taught me that.
That's really nice.
Hard work. I love how I always have to go first, and she's like, "Fuck."
Oh my god.
I can't think of one good thing about this blonde ass bitch.
No, well, yeah, yours probably similar. But
Oh no!
no, but I want to come up with something on my own. What have you taught me? You have taught me.
to take your medication.
You have taught me to take my medication. I've improved since meeting you. You have taught me that. I might need to cut this silence. You have taught me that that there's other people out there who have faced many insurmountable difficulties, even more so than myself, including physical ones, and you can still be successful and get past that and thrive. So yeah, because I don't know anybody else who has OCD and stuff like that, but also spinal cord injury, who not in my friendship group anyway, which is one person who is doing so well and everything. So yeah,
Oh, thank you.
that was a good one.
We are so cute.
See, I do. I like to think properly just so that I can get, a
No,
good
you just
answer that I
couldn't think.
actually believe. That's what it is. So on that very uplifting moment, will we finish up there?
We will finish up there. Don't forget to subscribe to the Patreon because we have a new episode every Wednesday, behind the scenes, new content, us in the wild.
Out in the wild, doing stuff, having the crack,
All crack.
stuff that doesn't be shared on the podcast.
It's all for our small community that we
Yeah.
like to keep private. And
Yeah.
also tickets remaining for Belfast are very, very limited now, so get in.
Very.
They're going. Thick and
Thick and fast. Thick and fast. And on that note,
G'day, folks.
we will see you all next week. Thank you. I am Butch, aka Emer.
And I am Jenna, aka Bimbo, and see you next week.
Bye, guys.